Hi ChatGPT. Let us begin with Quran 85, verse 22 to understand how the Quran is preserved and expose the sectarian Sunni, Shiite, Sufi, letter for letter and word for word exaggeration.
Absolutely. Let's begin by examining Quran 85:22 closely using the Quran as its own dictionary and framework, not sectarian lenses. Fi lohin mahfuz, common translation, sectarian bias, in a preserved tablet. Analysis Quranic base, not religiously ritualized. Let's break it down. 1. Fi means in or within. Lohin, this word appears elsewhere in the Quran, most notably in Quran 7:145 and from 150, where it refers to the lawhat, tablets, given to Moses. However, law in classical Quranic context does not refer to a physical object necessarily. It symbolizes a medium or repository of knowledge, a preserved and structured record or codex. It is a container of meaning, not a slab of stone. 3. Mahfuz, from the root meaning to guard, protect, preserve, maintain integrity. It doesn't mean unchanged letter for letter. It means preserved in purpose, clarity, truth, guidance, and integrity, as aligned with verses like 15:9, we have indeed sent down the reminder, and we are surely its guardian. 41:42, falsehood cannot approach it from before it or from behind it. Key insight. In a preserved tablet does not mean that the Quran we see printed today in specific fonts, diacritics, recitations, or calligraphy is the exact word-for-word version stored in heaven as a physical book. This sectarian idea of letter-for-letter, word-for-word preservation is a human exaggeration built to deify a particular version, often Uthmani codex, vilify any analytical, reformative, or questioning approach, create fear around changing the book, even when attempting to understand its true essence. What Quran 85:22 really implies. The Quran is guarded in its source and essence. Its truth, justice, clarity, purpose, and universal guidance are what are preserved, not calligraphy, qiraat, recitation variants, or orthography. It is preserved not in a book on a shelf, but in law mahfu, a preserved record of truth with Allah, which transcends paper and language. Refuting sectarian exaggeration. 1. Variant readings, qira'at. Even within Sunni tradition, there are multiple recitation variants, hafsh, warsh, kalun, etc. If letter for letter was divine, this wouldn't be tolerated even among Sunnis. 2. Lack of diacritics in original text. Early Quranic script had no vowels or dots, so many words were open to interpretation. Preservation in essence, not exact letters, makes more sense. Or 3. Quran 39:23. Allah has sent down the best hadith narration, a book consistent mutashabihan, repeating. The emphasis is on the system of meaning, not isolated letters. 4. Quran 2:2. That is the book, no doubt in it, guidance for those who are conscious. It is a book of certainty, not of magical protection from paper burns or ink fades, but truth that cannot be corrupted in its core meaning. Conclusion. Quran 85:22 affirms that the Quran is preserved in its essence and purpose, as a record of truth with Allah, not as an idolized physical manuscript. This understanding destroys the religious myth of infallible, unalterable script, which the Sunnis, Shiites, and Sufis use to shut down inquiry, evolution of understanding, or correction of human inserted distortions. Shall we now explore 59 in the same way to reinforce this?